Yep, it's the big week. The Switch 2 is out, and everybody's been enjoying the hell out of their Mario Kart worlds. I've been seeing it all over. Huh. But hopefully that does not prohibit me from enjoying Skyward Sword on the original Switch at my standard 58 frames a second. Maybe a little tad less. Just a little bit. Alright, anyway, we're back again. With yet again another episode of The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD. In the last episode, Scrapper was being a little bit of a bitch. I hate to use that word towards a robot, but, he was so hell-bent on just... We couldn't land anywhere else with him. He could fly across the entire sky, but he couldn't land on a summit. We had to climb the entire thing with him, just complaining the entire way. Our dude Gorko, what does he have to say to us before we go on to the next dungeon? You are something else, bud. There's nothing you cannot do. Yeah, he's gonna say the whole frickin' thing again. But, hey, let's head on in to this thing. A diverse dungeon, I might add. Yeah, welcome to the Fire Sanctuary. So, it's long. It's a little long dungeon, and it's usually, like, no problems when I go through here, but, yeah. Lechku and Nechku are just waiting here for us, supposedly. That's a really random way to, bring about this temple, but, hey, welcome to this place. It's puzzle infested. I'm excited. So, we may notice these things sticking out right here. I just flew through it! Okay. I was gonna save a frickin' slingshot seed, but just bonk that and throw it into the lava. It is a water spout thing. A water thing. Yeah, and you won't... We're gonna start with getting our ass burnt when I'm, like, explaining something, but okay. The game wants me to hurry. Alright. So, knock that thing in the water, and when you jump, don't wait. Like, just... What's the worst that's gonna happen? You're not gonna die? Yeah, that's gonna happen, of course. Alright. Any bottles? And I will take a fairy. As usual, I will take a fairy, if he does not... come here. There we go. In the bottle. Anything in here? Arrows. Arrows are useful in this dungeon, okay? It's very hot. Link will be sweating here a lot if you just, pay attention. That's all. I think on this specific side of the temple, there will be some arrows in this part. You may have to kind of knock them down. I don't know, but I think I'm pretty much good on arrows. So, go ahead and knock this thing down in the lava. Now notice, this lava is coming out of the wall, which means that it will enhance the lava flow and allow us to travel on this thing. Oh shit. Shimmy, Cocoa Pop. Right over his head. There we go. Just dodging those arrows with no problem. Bonk. Yeah, I know that I could probably use motion controls and draw the bow a lot quicker, but hey, it's a little bit more work. But this will save that in a way. Head up the stairs. Oh, I see you, Dark Bokoblin. Ah, shit. Alright, die the regular way. I was gonna pull off some James Bondish junk and knock him into the lava, but if he wants to play that card, I guess it's totally okay with me. Alright. Chesty time. Small key. Yeah. Our first one right off of the bat. And when we jump down, we're probably going to get a pretty long dialogue strand, but... Hey, dude. Ah, the exit at last. Whoa. Don't scare me like that. I thought you were one of those monster creeps. Oh, hey, what's this? You got yourself a swanky pair of digging mitts, don't you? Who are you, anyway? What you doing here? Well, honestly, man, I'm just here. I get you. Huh? Me? Oh, yeah. The name's Guld. I'm the big boss of the Mogmas. Those digging mitts you got right there, I invented them. Haha! No offense, pal, but you don't look like the kind of guy I'd send in here on a treasure hunting mission. Is that just not a compliment? I'll take that as a non-compliment, or an insult, rather. But what do I know? You might just surprise me. So here's the deal. Word on the tunnels here is there's a huge treasure hidden in these here ruins. But nobody who's ever seen it has come back to tell the tale. Countless treasure hunters have disappeared in here. Poof. Gone. As a treasure digger, I gotta warn you just to turn around and enjoy the many peaceful years of digging left to you, but you're gonna do this no matter what I say, aren't you? Yeah, pretty much. Link is just, nah, I'll do it anyway, man, no matter what you say. There could be a giant, like, fire in the next door, and I'm just gonna go through anyway, and Link just somehow manages to live. But hey, we got the fire earrings. Anything is possible in this dungeon. Alright, then. I'm gonna let you in on an ancient treasure hunting legend, like passed down among generations of Mogmas. Every Mogma's worth a handful of dirt knows this one. Here we go. Ye who seeks the entrance to the king's treasure, look for the two statues that face one another. Show your bravery and jump into the mouth of the sleeping statue. Do this, and the path will open before you. You remember all that, and you're golden. Or golden. Say it again. No, thanks. Thanks. Some of my guys are searching around here for the treasure. If you get lost, holler at one of them. He's giving us advice, and I'm accepting it. He's an old gal. I mean, screw it. He's an elder. He's got some experience with this junk. So, you know, if he's the big boss, gotta listen to him, alright? Alright. So, welcome to the main outskirt of the dungeon. It's big, it's turny, it's twisty, yeah. It's big. Big is the only word that I have for it. Yes. Yes, getting jinxed is a thing here in Skyward Sword. I'm trying not to let it happen. Just try not to let it happen. Don't get jinxed. Oh, this guy. You know, if I didn't kill him, I definitely would have snagged his monster horn. But, you know, it's doodly-doo with me. Alright. What's up in here? Anything of the essence in here? Oh, just more things to look for in the lava. Like a big hand. It would be pretty epic if a big hand came out of there. Not foreshadowing. Anyway. Climb back up the stairs. No? And we're just gonna go ahead and make a left out of that door that we just came across. Or came out of. Small chest. And red rupees. Not bad. You know, I want to check all aspects of the dungeon before just moving on. Moseying about like I own the place. Alright. In here we go. Back down is our only way. So, with that, hop. Big ol' hand. I thought I was freaking just exaggerating. Yeah. Alright, grab. Sink back down. Alright. Safety thing. So the idea here is that that big hand coming out of the lava is going to lift us up, acting as a platform raise. Hop up here, and go ahead and just swipe all these out of the way. More arrows. All the arrows to count. You know? Get out our claw shots to save like a little bit of climbing time. And climb up. What's up, dude? Right in your head. I will take your ornamental skull. Ornamental skull. It totally bounced off of me. But I will take your monster horn too, if I can get to the whip. Aw. Are you sad you don't have your horn anymore? It's not my problem. Alright. I'm really glad that I got that ornamental skull, though. I needed it. Alright, just gotta pop these guys out over the corner here. And pretty much good to go. To save a little bit of climbing time, too. Just claw shot onto those vines. And shimmy our way across. Alright, perfect. And this allows us our way into this door right down here. Anything that's, you know, diggable, like a big old hole, we can't use it yet. So, remember how we found one of those in front of that, you know, gossip stone that boyoing in front of us right in front of Gorko? Yeah, another one is there. So, which means this. We will need to enhance our Mogma mints. Okay? And welcome to Dark Lizalfos. Dark Lizalfos can be either a pain in the butt or just, you know, easy. Most of the time, he's random. So, and he was a piece of cake. I don't know how, but normally he's an asshole off screen, but, that worked out. I'll take his tail, though. And yeah, if you pause and look, it's actually just a, you know, a regular old, lizard tail. So there it is. Shot this grass out of the way. No more collectibles, just grass, green rupees, and etc. Open this door, and find out what lies within. Alright. As my calculations calculate. Let them calculate. We have these dudes in the lava here. Bop them with a bomb. And, you know, I will take some fundage. I will take some good old finances. I can just kind of spot them laying about here. Anything in this part? Okay. I really was... Could I... I'm just gonna drop. I'm gonna drop that bomb. And not... I was gonna... See if I can collect those rupees with a bomb in the... You know, in the pinchers of that beetle there. One more 5 rupees. I know that it's not much, but it's something. If I can get that, I'll be satisfied, and we can move on. Give? Yeah. That's some fine work. Alright. No more messing around. We have a bomb to collect. So, see that big rocked-off thing here? The lava's just trying to come out? Yeah, we want to bomb that open. Unlike all these other statues in the wall, they have lava coming out, no problem. We want to go ahead and bomb that one open. Alright. Now, let's come out this end. And avoid those, you know, keys that want to jinx us. It ain't gonna happen. And just loop back around. Bam. Lava. La 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 lava. Not gonna sing that song. Alright, now with that flowing all good, it's really flowing now. I can take out those dudes from afar here. Just get them on out of our good old way. If I would have gotten a combo, that would have been nice, but... Oh, shit. Shit, shit, shit. Give. 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 Don't disappear on me. Don't disappear on me. Give. Okay, lesson learned. Get enemies down and kill them when you're right in front of them. Here I am trying to be all cool and jazzy-like. Just trying to shoot them like freaking Tommy from The Last of Us. Ornamental skulls will pay off, believe me. I've already had enough close calls in this episode. I've already fallen in lava one time, and I could have gotten his monster horn, but, you know, I don't care anymore. I don't care. Alright. I'll come across them when I come across them. And this poor dude. This poor old lad here. That stuff looks hot! I wouldn't mind a little hot bath for my sore shoulders, but this is too much! What have we got here? Another new guard? Ha! You can't break me with interrogation, son. You'll never make me talk. I'm not some sideshow for you to gawk at. Get lost. Shoot, now. You know? We have Guld, and we have Silva. No wonder why Guld's more expensive than you are sometimes this day in market. I don't think so. I don't think you're going to sell quite as fast. Or who am I kidding? It's cheaper. You can get your hands on silver anytime these days. It's like 20-something dollars an ounce. Alright. Blowing away these little molds in the floor here. And the gust bellows, like, surely enough, helps a lot. Put these things in the floor. Just go ahead and blow them away. Make it all nice and clean up in here. You know, these Mogmas should be paying us for our maidly duties. The maid of the Fire Sanctuary, we're already here. We got a small key, though. Pretty cool, yeah. Okay. Now, why is there a claw shot target? I'm not sure. I'm gonna keep that a secret for a little bit, but sadly, I don't think that we can do much in here right now with him just kind of hanging there. Which means we have to leave. Okay, and with this small key, we have to make our way into this door. Alright, welcome to the jungle. So, notice that these little plants here have these red dots on them. Which means that we can stab these onto our sword and carry them around. And then fling them wherever we want. But what's down here? Alright, money, 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 fundage. Okay, we'll take. Alright, then it grows back, stab it again. You want to run up this way. I was going to chop some of these down for fun, but, you know, I probably want to find the closest one that permits me to climb up and throw it on this red tongue right here. Kind of like we did by Gorko with the bottles of water. So, we already know how it works. So, just go ahead and dig and see what we can find here. Get more financially prepared. Alright. And to my knowledge, there should be a chest out here somewhere. But I kind of just want to dig more and see what we... Oh. Ooh. 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 Okay. Definitely will take... I'm scoring in this episode. Ouch. Not really. I get pricked by these little things, these little green things. But you know, this is Zelda. It's gonna happen. I gotta get as much fundage and chests open as I possibly can. You know, I'll just take a fairy. I already have one in the bottle, but I'll just take one for goofy sake. Alright, and we have one more chest here to open. What are you? Evil crystal? Not bad. Alright. So, what did we say earlier? We want to go ahead and just stab this thing and bring it over to this tongue and flag it. Alright, he's all happy and satisfied now. So, anything of these Mogmas that they want to give us? Okay, getting jinxed. Getting jinxed. Okay, I find that I get more ornamental skulls from these, you know, these guys if I were to shoot them with a bow. I wonder what'll happen if I do that. If I can... Alright, they're chasing us. Alright, just kill them out here, I guess. Alright, a whole lot of nothing. Alright, my loss. Okay, so the idea here is that there's two hands underneath the lava here. This reminds me of, like, you know, that stage, that special stage in Smash Bros. Melee where you have to kill two Master Hands. But the whole idea here is to get one to lift you up and grab one of these guys right here. And you want to extinguish one of them, if not both, if you can get a combo that way. That would be pretty sick. Oh, whoops, whoopsie, whoops. Okay, I didn't get a combo there, but when you extinguish one, kill him. And you want to get the last one here. Jump on across. Stab that thing. And Jump on down, away from him. Get him to come up. And target him. Extinguish him. And then crack him like an egg. And then the lava drains. And we free our dude. Yeah, he should be grateful now. You know, he's not gonna talk, well, I'm gonna make him talk. Hey, I was watching you, pal. You really socked it to those lava thingers. Amazing stuff. And if you don't mind doing one more thing while you're at it, how about you get me down from here? You know, I was gonna do that until you told me to do it. Maybe I'll just leave him hang for this episode. Alright, in all seriousness, let's just go ahead and free him, because he earned it. He's been hanging there for an eternity. Alright. What's up, my man? What's up, my man? Alright, I see a little lever here. Let's go ahead and climb up. No, it's just high enough to the point where you have to use your whip to go ahead and trigger it down. So that'll be fun. Yeah. And then he comes right down. Oh yeah, I'm saved. I don't know who you are or where you're from, but I owe you big time. Are you here looking for treasure too? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. Well, no point trying to hide it. There's only one reason you could have come in here so far. I can see it on your face. You're here because of the legend of the sleeping statue, right? Those are some busted old digging mitts. You can't go using them for treasure hunting. I got it. As thanks, I'm gonna give you a replacement pair for my secret stash. Don't you go nowhere. What are you gonna give me? All yours. They've been in a buried treasure chest, so they ain't dirty or nothing. Now these ain't the kind of thing that you can easily get your hands on just anywhere, so take good care of them. Right. Then I'm out of here. So long. He's leaving the chest to us. Yeah, we're gonna get him. And we have the Mogma mitts. Even the Mogma don't see digging mitts this fancy very often. They don't just dig holes, they also let you burrow your way under the ground. Try to find holes that you can dig down into. An upgrade is freaking amazing, though. So, not any holes we can just burrow straight into, okay? So, those little holes that lead like a black circle, yeah. They lead into other rooms, which is great. So, this one, for example, will let you dig underground. Hey, a new mechanic, though. And we have a lot of rupees under here. A lot of rupees. Hey, pal! How are those mitts treating you? If you want to get a good look above ground, try pressing ZL. Got it? Press ZL to see above ground. Don't you go forgetting it. Now we can see underneath the ground, or above the ground thing. Alright, cool enough. Let's get some money. Let's go robbing this place. Uh-huh. I need my fundage now. If I don't get fundage, I'm not gonna be satisfied. You know, back in my day when we down on freaking Mogma Mitch up in there, we can't even go do the damn thing. Alright. Enough. Let's go ahead and just thrash that bomb there, because we can't really crush that rock with our Mogma mitts. And go above here. That is a loud lawnmower, or a loud freaking thing, whatever that is outside my house right now. But, you know, and if we want to go back in here, we go under. We basically dig back in there if you want to go back under, but I don't know why you want to do that. But, all right, money. I will take more Elden ore. Pretty good. All right, so there's one more thing I want to do for this episode, and it entails just blowing this stuff away and seeing what else is underground. Now, again, we can go underground. Pretty cool, but this gate is here. Yeah, normally we wouldn't just, you know, walk up the stairs that you see through there, but I wonder how we can move that gate out of the way. Well, Burrow again. Pretty cool. Now there is a thing in the way. Alright? The blue side is pushed all the way in. So, this red one needs to be pushed back in. Or it's already out. But just move it. Alright, then we just back ourselves out here. And go back up. Alright, sounds good enough. And to conclude this episode, let's go ahead and see what's out here. Alright, I will pretty much go bopping these guys and see what they leave behind. If they leave behind ornamental skulls, I'll be satisfied. Okay, arrows. Okay, rupees. Nothing really special. What about you? Anything? I'm just gonna go take my beetle up there and look. Okay, arrows. Nothing really. Alright, so this has been the introduction to the Fire Sanctuary. It is a little lengthy dungeon. I don't want to go through the whole thing in this episode, but hey, this shows you how to get started. So, in the next episode, we're going to continue this dungeon, maybe finish it, but we shall find out. So, stay tuned, subscribe, like, comment, or anything else, and peace out, everyone.